Hi there and welcome to the channel. I'm Slade and I am here with an update announcement. Oh my goodness me, I got pinged to check out in-game, get recording, have a look at it, and yeah, this is absolutely huge news. I am going to go through it as quickly as possible, but if you want the full details, what you do is you come into game, you click this little icon in the top, the little scrolly thing, and then it is right here under the update announcement. So this is going to be dropping on Monday, the 11th of November, so in just under a week's time, and oh my goodness me, this is huge. Okay. For starters, they are changing pity, right? And normally when a game changes pity, you're like, oh my goodness me, they've like increased it, right? No, they're decreasing it. So whereas you had to do it from 220, they are now making the hard pity at 200, which it's just insane and absolutely amazing. So that is for the rares. They are also introducing a hard pity for divines, which is going to be a huge quality of life because at the moment there isn't a hard pity, so people have been going to like 25, 30, etc. And yeah, not only that, they are increasing it from 2% to 5% once you hit pity, and you're guaranteed to hit that legendary within 20 summons, which again, big quality of life update right there. Ancient summoning is also being reduced for pity to get a legendary lord. There's no changes to whether or not you get a legendary, which is absolutely fine. And then also really big news, they've changed the summoning requirements for the guaranteeds. Now at the moment the guaranteeds are at 250 and that is going to be brought down to 200, which kind of blows my mind, to be completely honest, because the whole point usually of a guaranteed is that, look, it's going to be more expensive than a normal legendary, but you are guaranteed to get this one hero. So the fact that they're making it cost the same as a normal legendary is huge, like absolutely huge. And just wow, chef's kiss. That is brilliant. Now for the heroes, we have seen this update before. They are doing changes to Valkyra and also to Kai, but the two things that really stood out to me in this are the following. One, Valkyra's magic vulnerability that is going to happen is now pretty much automatically applied in her attack range, which is kind of insane. She doesn't even need to hit them effectively. That's how it reads. But also this whole like revive and damage boost, going to be interesting in GVG, because the whole point is that you keep your tank alive, but you may want him to die so that Valkyra gets a little boost. I have no idea. That is interesting. Anyway, and then Kai is getting like a mini Silas thing going on. So for those of you who don't know, I think most people do, Silas's A3 is that he, when there are two or more marksmen on the field, increases damage of the hero and one random allied marksman by 15% for the duration, which is absolutely huge, right? It is absolutely massive. Kai here, where's my boy Kai? I might actually think Kai's okay at this point. He has a thing where effectively every time his ultimate goes, if you look here at this skill on this eradication protocol, after this projectile hits, it increases all allied marksmen's damage against airborne units, basically up to 20% for 15 seconds. So obviously, yes, not as good as Silas A3, but huge for something like clearing Gear Raid 3 or even the Furious Torrent Codex, because if you can get him ulting like loads, and he also is now gonna like get some rage as well in that, you get like a near like speedy damage boost to all your marksmen. It's quite cool actually. We'll see how it plays out, but that reads quite cool, to be honest. Guild War Season 6, the new season starting on the 18th, which is no break basically between seasons, and that I don't like, because kind of need the breaks, to be honest, to like adjust. There's going to be a new Demon Soldier and new maps. We are getting an increase in the amount of time that we have to battle, which is quite interesting. And then there's this whole thing about locking gear and different things like that, which will also be like a huge time saver and different things like that. etc, etc. The concern I have is this part, the fact that the Gladiators Gauntlet is going to be launching on the 17th. That means it's going to be running alongside the new season 6. So we're going to have 2 GVG things at the same time, which seems very intense, to be completely honest, and I'm a little bit concerned about how this is going to play out. Reading through it, basically it is going to be the top 256 if your server ID starts with a 5, and the top 64 if your server ID starts with 6. Which one are we in? I should actually know that. We're a 5, so the top 256 for us. Okay, which is a good chunk of things, basically. But anyway, back to what I was trying to say. It is this elimination tournament. And they're going to have maps that are adjusted and different things like that. It's a 2-day prep, daily elimination round, and then you advance through the rounds. It's got a 4-hour team adjustment period. I don't know how people are going to do that. Depending on when that 4-hour time period is, I was very excited when I read this update. I am a little bit concerned, to be completely honest, about this Gladiator Gauntlet and running it alongside Season 6. I think players are going to burn out, to be completely honest. I think people are already starting to feel a little bit of burnout with GVG at the top levels. So yeah, I'm a little concerned how this actually implements. We'll see. It might implement well. It might be okay. Here's hoping it comes out well rather than comes out like it's too much. So yeah. Anyway, gear increased drop rates, but they're finally bringing the 3 new sets. Oh my goodness me, I saw these on test server and I got so excited. Astral Guardian is the beefed up version of Immortal Warrior. So yeah, so it's very, very good. Then Cataclysm is sort of like a Wisdom in terms of the fact that it's an increased damage after a thing, except it's not after the ultimate, it's with your basic attacks. So this is going to be very good for those heroes that just do a lot of basic attacks. And it will stack up to 55%. Again, this is going to be interesting how this plays out, particularly in relation to like Infernal Roar. It sort of sounds like it's a beefed up version of Infernal Roar, but we will see how it plays out, because obviously the whole thing is like Infernal Roar, so Monacana, what's better, what's going on. Lots of stuff to experiment with. And then Wings of Grace is basically a beefed up version of Invigoration, going from 25 healing effect to 30, and then 10% to 12% attack boost. But the nice thing is it's the ally with the highest attacking range, so you can kind of control who it's going to go on, which I kind of like, actually, because one of the things that has been a big what do we do is trying to work out where Invigoration goes in content like GVG, where you can't control it. So here, if it's on the highest attack, then that can be if it's with the highest attack, then that can be controlled. And then the new exclusive gear is finally coming. Now, I will say this, when exclusive gear first got launched, I was a little bit concerned. There's a huge amount of RNG already with gear, and I was a little bit worried about how it was going to play out, basically. But I will release a video on it because I've done some testing and different things like that, and it is a lot better than I thought it would be. So I am pleasantly surprised, and I am very excited for what is going to be coming to the game. So that is big. And of course, everyone who has been saving all their forge materials, next Monday you can go to town and try and get your hands on some of this exclusive gear. Now, the other thing they're doing with the gear is that they are introducing a new thing that when you sell ancient mythic gear or variant mythic gear, which you're just like, well, this is the rubbish piece of glacier and I'm never going to use it, you can now get basically the upgrade essences, the spirits, the Eternal Bullions, or shards for the recasting helmet. I really like this because it actually gives us a reason to not hold on to rubbish ancient gear, basically. And then the other little thing here is that thumbs up. Basically, at the moment, in order to see thumbs up gear, you have to go into the sell screen. So this is now just going to be available on that left-hand side. A few more quests. One of the things that will be interesting is this enhancement bonus. I'm not entirely sure what this enhancement bonus is going to be, but Nice little rewards. Change to the daily quests. No more are we having to upgrade gear every day, but we will have to do faction trial every day, which for someone like me who sometimes forgets is actually really, really good news, because then I might actually remember to do it every day, which is very important. Make sure you do your faction trial. Pantheon bonuses are very, very important. But yeah, and then basically we are going to be getting effectively 2 unpolished legendary soul stones. If you've already completed the Odyssey quest for the Immortal Codex, that is going to come to you, or you will get it when you do that. And then again, if you complete all of the gear dungeon stages, we'll get another one. So that's effectively 2 upgrades to non-Lord heroes, which is huge. Use them on your Ajax and Ymrit, because technically they can be used on them, and it's very, very exciting. And then, or at least that's who I'd recommend that you use them on, basically. Anyway, new achievements and medals, something shiny for your profile page, and reducing difficulty. Very nice, very nice. Few skins coming in the shop, and then the big thing, whole new campaign. Stage 10 is coming. This is what we saw back when they leaked it, the Mar Bucket thing back in December. It's here. I'm so excited. It's this frost challenge that we saw with the dwarves, which is going to be very, very cool. And then also the last slot of the Dwarven shop is getting an upgrade. You're basically going to get rare summoning crystal, mythic extract, stamina, huge stamina potion, shards of either divine or ancient summoning crystals, refining crystal shards, and gear recasting hammer. That is huge. That is going to be massive to basically be able to get those in the Dwarven shop as well. And then basically also, if you clear all 18, you only get mythic gear in the shop. Thank you, because like legendary gear I gave up on a very, very long time ago. And I will say, hot tip, the Dwarven shop is some of the best places that you can get Mana Spring and Guardian. So them always being mythic, it's going to be good. And then increased chance for exclusive artifacts from 2 to 4%. Thank you. That was a very low rate, to be completely honest. And different things like that. And also they are doing things like the AMR stage 19 to 22 going to have separate presets. Yeah, very interesting. And this thing I'm very excited about actually as well. Number 10, when selecting a single piece of gear for replacement, you can now preview the changes to the hero's attributes in BP. This is massive, because at the moment you have to like swap it and then like mentally calculate if it's gone up or down. Whereas this, you'll be able to see whether or not it will make a difference. It's sort of like I think it'll be like a wardrobe function. Which is kind of cool actually, and be very good for helping us build our heroes. Very good. So yeah, this update, I'm excited, and it is a big update with some huge quality of life changes going on. Oh my goodness me. Isolde getting a skin. I don't like the fact she's now pouty. Give me my beautiful brooding mare back. But this skin is stunning. So very nice. And season 6 border, gonna be quite cool as well. And then yeah, this exclusive artifact shard summon happening the week after on the 22nd. So basically, rather than us getting a hero, we're going to get an exclusive artifact. Interesting. Cool. I'm not sure if that's going to help Allura, to be completely honest, but it is a cool idea. So yeah, anyway, that is going to wrap things up for today's little update announcement video. Do let me know in the comments below what parts you liked, stood out to you, what little nuggets have you seen? Are you excited about this pity system being changed? I have to say, I am still blown away at the fact that they are implementing this. It is super exciting. But yeah, that is going to be everything from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do like and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you guys in the next video and the next live stream. So until then, take care and bye for now.